Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, August 31st, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. Health officials are recommending that residents at high risk of COVID-19 complications should seek monoclonal antibody therapy. John Arking reports.
Flagler County Medical Director Dr. Stephen Bickle says anyone who tests positive and is at high risk for complications from COVID should get the treatments as soon as possible, even if they're already vaccinated.
Basically, there are two things that go on when you get infected, when you get exposed to COVID. One is the virus starts multiplying like crazy, and the second is your immune system gets fired up to counter that. And so it's a race against time, and it takes like roughly 8 to 10 days to get a really good antibody response that you can measure. You have some before that. The antibodies also get qualitatively better as they kind of get reworked. But in the meantime, you got billions of viruses in you. So the point of the vaccines is to short-circuit that process so that you jump on the manufacturing right away. And the point of the monoclonals is similarly, they just give you those antibodies right away so that you get a head start on the virus.
Bickle says it's been shown to cut hospitalizations by 75%, but he still says taking a layered approach, including vaccination, masks, and if you do still test positive and are at high risk, monoclonal antibody therapy is still the best approach. There are monoclonal antibody therapy centers in Ormond Beach as well as Jacksonville, High Springs, and Orlando. For the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Erking.
The city of Palm Coast will be smoke testing sanitary sewer lines. Karen Johnson has more.
To improve sewer service to citizens, the city of Palm Coast will be smoke testing the sanitary sewer lines for homes in the Bel Air Drive and Beachway Drive loops and the Boulder Rock Drive loop. The smoke testing will be done this week through September 3rd. Brittany Kershaw is the Public Information Officer and Engagement Officer for the city of Palm Coast.
And that's going to check for leaks, breaks, or any defects in the system. The smoke's odorless, it doesn't have any fire hazard, and it will not enter your home or business unless there is a defect.
Kershaw says prior to testing, you're asked to pour 2 gallons of water in the seldom-used sinks or floor drains to prevent sewer gases, smoke, or odors from entering the premises.
Last Thursday night, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office had a particularly busy night fighting crime and tending to 84 other calls in the community. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
2 burglaries, a making an arrest, catching a fugitive from Pinellas County who was driving a vehicle with a stolen tag. And that's just a quick summary of the more high-profile calls that deputies answered in one 12-hour shift.
Deputies also had to act to save a life and help those in a mental health crisis. Sheriff Staley said this is a great example of all the hard work our deputies perform daily and just how busy we always are. One of the most popular amenities lately in Palm Coast is the Palm Harbor Golf Club. At 160 acres, Palm Harbor allows for plenty of space to stretch your legs, practice your putting, and play a leisurely 18 holes, all while enjoying the palms, ancient oaks, ospreys, and even American bald eagles that call the course home. And since summer 2020, it's been humming with activity. Mitch Lehman is the golf supervisor with the city of Palm Coast.
Because it does get people back outside. It gives them an opportunity to go out and enjoy the weather. Even though during the summer it is a little warm, it still gives them a great opportunity to go out, participate outdoors, and what a better place to do it than at a golf course.
2021 has been an even better year than 2020, with Palm Harbor already turning a profit entering the fourth quarter. There are those teachers who attend a school as a student and then come back with their degree to teach.
That's what Flagler County's new fire chief, Michael Tucker, did. He attended the Florida State Fire College in Ocala and then came back years later to be its superintendent. So what exactly did he do as the soup?
The individual responsible for running the Florida State Fire College. And I tell everybody, actually, I was just first in line for the butt chewing when everything went bad.
He said that he came full circle from student to superintendent some 37 years ago.
The Florida State Fire College actually is responsible for all of the training, certification of firefighters, fire inspectors, fire service instructors in the state.
Tucker said that the college is also responsible for all the safety programs of FOSHA, the Florida Occupational Safety and Health Act, for more than 530 fire departments across the state. He said that meant more than 100,000 certifications held by more than 70,000 people. The Flagler Voice is every Saturday morning at 8:30 here on WNZF, the podcast on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, what are Tucker's plans for Flagler County? From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.